All right, so I'll tell you now the story of the of that cannon there.
Okay.
Well, first I want you to know that Mazatlan had some invasions of French and Americans.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the first one it was the USA, and then with the French. But why French? It's because, you know, have you heard about revolution?
Yeah, the Mexican
La Revolución
Revolution.
Mexicana.
The early 1900s.
See, so it started before the movement since the middle of 1800.
Okay.
So in 1864, French came by boat. This water to Mazatlan because Mazatlan it was a very rich seaport.
Okay.
A lot of money and a lot of gold, and it was the most important seaport of the Pacific coast of Mexico.
Oh wow.
Okay, so that's why we have this beautiful old Mazatlan part.
Is it not anymore?
We still not anymore. No, not.
Who's number one now?
Veracruz. Veracruz on the other side, and in this side we have Colima.
Really?
Yes, also.
Yeah, okay. That's surprising.
That is.
But still, we're still being great, okay?
Yeah.
Not bad. Especially now because this communication with the Durango Highway, now we're doing more importation and exportation. So that's that. Okay, so back in the 1800s, the French came to Mazatlan to put the control for the revolution. They wanted Mexicans to calm down, and they came by boat and they brought their pride of Napoleon III. Brought here that big boat called La Cordelière.
Okay.
It was a huge boat with cannons on the side
Okay.
to fight Mazatlan.
Oh wow.
And guess what? Mazatlan responded, and Mazatlan make big damage to the boat.
Yeah.
The boat came back to the island to get repaired, and tried. They
again.
tried 3 times. In the 3rd time, they're almost sinking down, and then they decided to say, "No way, Jose.
Right.
We're not going to get this through." So Mazatlan said, "Woo, we won!"
Yeah.
And that's the historical fight of Mazatlan. And that cannon is just representing the fight against the French. That's why it's pointing to the island.
Oh, okay.
That's the truth. I'm not going to say the fake story that cannon was used in the revolution because it's not true.
Yeah.
15% doesn't know how to read.
Oh, okay.
So let's say 50 people don't know how to read here.
Oh wow.
This is the kindergarten.
Okay.
Kindergarten.
Oh, kindergarten. Okay.
The babies.
And this is the elementary school.
Okay.
Beto.
Okay, Beto.
Tico is his father.
Oh, okay.
But his father is Alberto as well.
Oh, okay.
That horse is an Aztec horse.
Aztec horse.
It's a Mexican race of
Okay.
of horses. It's not originally from Mexico. They just gave the name because have you heard about charros, charreria? Those guys with the ropes and the horse.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually Mexican sport.
Me puse a bailar cumbión, sin zapato y sin camisa. Me puse a bailar cumbión, sin zapato y sin camisa. Con 4 velas prendidas y una botella de ron. Y una vieja bailarina que pasó y me dio un quemón. A mucho cuidado con la vieja que va alegre con su tequila. Me dio un quemón en las costillas que me hizo ver hasta candela. Ay, cuidado que me quema, bueno pues. 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 Me puse a bailar cumbión con los zapatos en las manos. Me puse a bailar cumbión con los zapatos en las manos. Vino un viejo enzapatado y me dio un tronco de pisón. Vino un viejo enzapatado y pasó y me dio un pisón. A mucho cuidado con el viejo que ya no ve ni oye ni siente. Me dio un pisón aquí en el callo que me hizo ver candela.
Watching the Caballo Bailando was really fun, but it was time to go to our next destination, which was the beautiful city of La Noria. On the way to La Noria, our tour guide stopped by a cemetery, which he explained to us that some Mexican families would build houses at the cemetery to symbolize their wealth.
Here we are, Mazatlan. We are in the latitude 23. We are by the Tropic of Cancer.
Okay.
We are in the same latitude as Cabo,
Okay.
at the tip of the peninsula. We had to make an imagination line here.
See.
So this is the Sea of Cortez,
Uh-huh.
but the real name is Gulf of California.
Okay.
We still call it Sea of Cortez. I don't know why, but this is the Gulf of California. So Mazatlan is a little bit down the Sea of Cortez. Okay, few miles to the north that will be Sea of Cortez, but Mazatlan is officially on the Pacific Ocean. And so this is the Sierra Madre, the mountains that we were heading now. We were looking at, and let's say Mexico is divided by two regions. In the south, we call Mesoamerica. On the north, Árido America. Okay, Meso means meseta, where there's a lot of agriculture or green area. Árido means dry,
See.
like Arizona.
Okay.
Árido,
Oh,
árido,
okay.
dry
zone.
Arizona.
Okay.
Okay, and so this is Árido America and Mesoamerica. The big civilization, like Aztecs, Mayans, Toltecs, and Olmecs, they settled down here. Okay, here we used to have tribes too, but even they had development of culture, like they were smart. They doing agriculture, fishing, production of salt. They never made a big kingdom because of the conditions of the area. Okay, the big kingdoms were here. In here, what we had in Mazatlan, we had the Totorami. Totorami, it was a tribe that used to live doing production of salt and fishing. We used to fish shrimp, fish, and clams, like oysters in the rocks, and scallops. Production of salt, and then interchange that salt for meat with other tribes, like Jijimes, like Caitas, and Cacaxes, different tribes. But here, this is Sinaloa State, and here we are, Totoramis. Okay? Totoramis used to speak the language of the Aztecs, which is Nahuatl. Nahuatl. Let me write. Nahuatl. Nahuatl, it was the language of the Aztecs. And why Totoramis speak that? Is because Aztecs here in the middle of Mexico, which is now Mexico City now, they came from the north, from Aztlan, and they passed by the coast like a pilgrimage. They were looking for an eagle, the eagle eating the snake on the top of a cactus. Okay, so that's the story of our symbol of the flag. Moran, Roberto Moran, and tu hijo ya está, ¿verdad? Sí. Son compadres. Okay, but also like generation, he's been doing this job that is called talabartería.
Okay.
Talabartería.
Talabartería.
Talabartería word comes from talabarte. Talabarte it was like a place where they used to put the sword, for leather, the sword. Okay? Talabarte. So they work the leather, and they are talabarteros. And this is a job that is learned by generation. Queso is the one that they just made at the moment. Queso oreado. Queso oreado is the one like it's a little too dry because it has already one day that they made it. And queso chihuahua. That's también a leche.
Pero todavía antes era
I just want something now.
ready.
Huh?
It's not ready. Is that what he's saying? Oh.
Which one?
Queso, you want some cheese?
You gonna do it, Octavius? We are about to drive these ATVs along a trail, and
Are you taking a video?
that was so much fun. Oh my god! Good job, Marianne. Woo! Are those warthogs? What's up, guys? So today has been an extremely adventurous, extremely fun day. We went on an ATV, we went to 2 different cities, we saw horses dance, I just rode a horse, and now I'm chilling in a hammock. So this place definitely has a lot to offer. It's definitely an amazing, like, multi-faceted place. We also went to a little petting zoo. See, we did so much today I can't even remember. But I really love it here. I would highly suggest you guys come here. I'm also going to insert the information from my tour guide. He was an amazing tour guide. He provided a great trip for me and my friends. He was extremely informative. Even like my Mexican friend who lives here said she learned a lot. So I would highly recommend the tour guide. I would highly recommend coming to this restaurant. The food was delicious. It was just muy bien. So now I'm just chilling in the hammock, and just I have some friends that are going zip lining, and then we're gonna head back. So today was definitely a successful day, to say the least.